Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 8 of Romance of the Three Kingdoms Remake. Now, let's see, can we get some money from our quest? No, this is just reputation, which I'm not fussed about. We need to talk to Diao Chan, try and get another kid going. And let's go back to getting people to like us. Nearly at full sympathy with Hao Meng. Not sure I want full sympathy with him, it's not who I would choose, but...
Yep, we'll
debate with you. Another, that's me up at 33. Oh, and that was engaging plus, yeah, okay, I wasn't expecting that, but that's that done. Let's talk to you. Treasure. Yep, there we go, I made the mistake of going tomes last time. And we'll talk to you, I think you're the last one. Yeah, it was okay. No, you don't want to do that. That was an accident. I meant to go discuss. Right, okay. I will send you a gift and try and get you over the thing. Yep, there, sure, you're out. Trusting. So now it's just the 3 people we've hired. Oh, yep, so Gao Shun and Zhang Liao are coming to see us. We'll talk to them. That will boost our trust. Not that we quite need it, but let's talk to Diao Chan. And yeah, let's talk to Hao Meng, see if we can get this final sympathy off, and why not? We do need as many synergetic officers as we can. So Hao Meng. Who is this? Officer of Lu Bu, yeah. He was rebelled against me in history, so he's going to turn on me eventually if I fall in history. Anyway, let's talk to Meng Da. Yeah, let's go weapons. Yep, that's a good start. Control. And discuss. And trusting, just like that. Okay. Back to Parliament. Oh yes, we have abundant harvest. So Hongnong, Runan, Chang'an, Wuling, that should be us. Yeah, I think that is us. Great. Zhang Chao has attacked Liu Biao and won. Captured Lu Jiang. Yep, and he's expanding into what would be Wu. This is where we're going to start seeing history kind of disappear. Right, okay, you are doing okay. You're looking a lot better than what you were. Yep, great results. Action's been promoted. Right. Okay, let's trade. We have actually got quite a lot of gold now. I don't know where that sprung up from, but we do have a lot now. Let's again see if we can get an alliance going here. Yep, you say it can happen, so I'm gonna ask that for 60 months. It's really a long-term alliance, but I'm hoping it'll work. Now, can I get one with Yuan Shu as well? Yes. There we go. So we have long-term alliances with Yuan Shu and Zhang Lu, so that means we can get a lot of reinforcements coming into this fight here with Li Ju. I don't think I want to march this turn though, do I? Because who can I not? Yeah, we still only have 15 days worth. Right, I think we're going to go for it and we're going to march. And we're going to hope our reinforcements really help. Right, I hope the reinforcements really help, plus Lu Bu. So we're going to bring Lu Bu. I'm gonna go heavy cavalry, and we're gonna give him Yanshi and Lady Jian. What's the battlefield like? Yeah, just wide and open. Right, this is gonna be our make or break moment. So we want Zhang Liao, obviously. Who do we want to go with them? Not really NMD. Oh, we'll hold off on that. Probably doesn't need NMD. And then I want Gao Shun. Again, it's supplies that are the issue. Is there anyone else that I want? I don't think so. Ju Huang, maybe? Right, so Lu Bu, Zhang Liao, Gao Shun, and Ju Huang. That should be enough. And then I can... the rest of the people I can bring as... deputies. So let's get Cayenne in here. And who else do I want to bring? I'm just looking to bring people along at this point. Right, okay, so we're just gonna go with this. Diao Chan can't come with us, I need to move her over next turn. We're just gonna go with this, and we're gonna hope that our reinforcements really swing it for us. Oh, yes, staff officer. Make sure to do the staff officer. Right, so we're gonna march and hope Yang Song, governor of Hangzhou, has accepted, and Yuan Shu has accepted. So that's going to be our first battle of the Let's Play. So this is what it looks like. We go to the battlefield that we can see. Now they will have reinforcements. Let's start the Cayenne, perhaps a formation like this. So the strategist at the start will be like, this is what I think we should do, but you should always do it yourself. So you can see here on the top left, it's saying what type of square hex you're on. So we're on wastes, so you can move on it. That's what the transfer means. You can't set it aflame, you can ambush on it, and you can't attack it like the actual hex. So if we move here to plains, you can move on it, but you can set it on fire. Also tells you the movement difficulty. If we go here to plains, go here to crags, you can move on it and you can ambush in it, but it's very hard to move in it. And then you've got mountains as well, which is very hard to move in, kind of thing. So you can see information about the environment. You can see the top, we have 4 units at 40,000. They have 5 at 50,000. Our reinforcements are hopefully going to swing it. Their reinforcements will be a factor. So what I am going to hopefully do for my force is we're going to focus on taking out their reinforcements, and then hopefully our reinforcements take out the enemy main force. A large part about winning fights and winning battles is predicting where the enemy reinforcements are going to come. I've played this game a lot, so I think they come in about here. I think ours comes in about here for this map. That's that. So you can place our units wherever you want on these blue squares. You can't just place them wherever. It needs to be in these blue squares. We're going to position them up here, so we can come up here and try and get ready to take on the reinforcements. We also want to pick stratagems. Now the strategist that you have will automatically pick stratagems,
让我来说明这
but
里。
you can manually do them. I always recommend Fire Assault. Fire Assault is fantastic. So let's look at these. Wild Sabotage lowers morale of enemies around the commander unit by 40. It's quite good. The AI loves to use this. Fire Assault attacks and set on fire enemy units around the commander on plains, grasslands, forests, and ships. That is a really good tactic, and it can swing a lot of battles in your favour. Eyes Everywhere panics, immobilises enemy units around the commander unit for a day. Crafty Deception confuses enemy units around the commander unit for 3 days. So I'm quite happy with this, although I might switch this for this. No, we'll just keep it like that. And we can see enemy reinforcements. So we have reinforcements from 4 days. And the enemy has reinforcements in 4 days as well. So let's go.
兵非易多也。若是熄灭，
Okay, so there's Li Ju. We can spot him straight away.
这里需要让我来说比较深奥的。
有事情报。
So that's blue is where we can move. Notice how we can't move here.
好，
So we can move here. See this red square? This is where he can reach. So you can see if you hover over him, you can see his field of movement. And you can see that he can reach us here if we move here. So you want to be careful about that. But for now, we're just going to move up here.
请听我说，这里需要特别注意。
And we're going to set up and hope that this is where the enemy reinforcements come at.
前进！
And we're going to focus on hopefully taking care of those reinforcements. So every day, this bar on the top will rise, and that is your stratagem bar.
有事情报。
The speed that it rises at is dependent on the overall intelligence of your army. And once it's full, you can use the stratagems that I showed off earlier. Your morale will also increase every day and allow you to use tactics. You usually need a morale of 70 to use a tactic. See, Flurry 70, Charge 70, Raid 70. You can only use all these once. I can't believe Lubu doesn't have Rouse or Inspire.
姚来也，
Well, you can use them twice, but only in certain circumstances.
出发吧，跟我来。
Right, so I'm gonna hope and pray
已有出发，
we're gonna inspire Lubu, which raises his morale by 10. We want Lubu to be doing
前进！
all the fighting, as much of the fighting as possible.
高兴吧！
主人，
Yep, I'm not gonna try and delegate. I always recommend you do it yourself.
姚来也，前进！跟我来。你说什么？
Ah, we stepped in a trap.
正出发。
Sometimes if you're smart enough, you can see traps and you can prevent taking damage from them, but we couldn't in that instance. So Zhang Liao took a hit. He took about 1100 worth of damage. And day 4, this is where the reinforcements turn up.
让你接。
So our reinforcements are down there, and there's 3 enemy reinforcements there.
为敌之人，今胜利之道近在眼前。
So we did get it right of where they would spawn, but there's actually 5. We just can't see them just yet. So we're gonna start hitting them. We'll hit Zhangji.
我这一击吧！我的武艺天下无双。
Yeah, our job is... There's the other 2. There's Dongmin and Zhang Zhu. Zhang Liao's out of action at the minute.
跟我来。
Let's just attack normally. So because Zhu Huang and Lu Bu are synergetic, you can see that they link up in their attack and do 60% extra damage. This is why we get people to trusting. Because even though, if they're trusting, even though they're not a sworn sibling or synergetic, they still link up and do extra damage. But I think you get more damage after a sworn sibling or synergetic.
我来助阵。
There we go, Bond Forger. So you get this for forming a link during combat, which we just done.
跟我来。唯有一战。
Yeah, let's come here and let's do Rockfall, which is an area attack, so we'll hit 2 of them.
勇者，鬼道也。 出发吧，走吧。
Yeah, they're moving. Interesting. I wasn't expecting them to move.
我会落败，无需畏惧。好好见识一下，杀出一条路。
敌军的动向如来引导。
Right, who do I want to hit?
先是怎么打仗的吧？
Do you know what? We're gonna use his whirlwind tactic, which hits a lot of people and does a lot of damage. Because we're linked with Gao Shun and Yu Huang, and us, we do 80% extra damage, so watch this.
我来支援。
Oh, and we can reuse tactics as well because of Yu Huang's synergy. Extra nice. Yeah, we just wiped out Jun Yu. We just wiped out Jun Yu, Zhang Zhu, and Dongmin all in the one tactic.
得尽快筹谋。
That is how powerful
前进。
synergy is and linking is. Cheng Pu has fallen into a trap.
出发吧，前。
So right now we're just going to gang up on Zhu Rong.
我来助阵。唯有前进。我来助阵。
What are you gonna do? He's gonna charge Lu Bu. Interesting choice.
已经手痒难耐，小霸王，走吧。
So the enemy, well, our reinforcements are gonna go for their main army, which is exactly what we wanted them to do.
兵立即前进，大显身手吧，跟我来。
We wanted them to just end up fighting the main army while we handle reinforcements.
家的威风庇荫下，好好奋，跟我来。让我来前进，让这一带燃烧殆尽。
敌军的动向，切记保持阵型。
大显身手吧，冲吧！尽管被我的计策玩弄了。
This is why we formed these alliances.
先是怎么打仗
So I can reuse Whirlwind if I really want, but we can beat him just by attacking him, so let's do that.
我来助阵。
那么，
Oh, we didn't actually beat him,
不如飞，
but that's okay.
姚来也。
One of the other guys can finish him off.
敌军别挡路。
There we go, the enemy reinforcements are completely wiped out.
动作快，
Now let's see about getting into the main fight.
好枪领下。
Our allied reinforcements, we don't really care. See, because those reinforcements aren't even from our force, we really do not care about their troops. They can take as many losses as we want, and we really do not care at all.
看我大。
They are literally cannon fodder to us, because they're not even our force. Yan Song is destroyed, which is fine.
灌注在这一击。
Yeah, and then these guys are going to soften up Li Ju's main force.
三公，名门的厉害。
Yep.
怎么出发？
They're going to take down Dong Huang for us and really start hammering into Li Ju himself.
看看我吕冲吧。
I don't want to go too far in.
何方？前进。前进，击溃敌人。
I want to gather my forces up first. And if possible, save my troops, really.
我是一个动作快。
If possible, I want the enemy forces to do the majority of the fighting. Well, not the enemy forces, but the other factions.
前进。让公瑾与你合。
Yeah, look at that. Oh, Sun Tse's gonna go for a duel for Wu Zi. Sun Tse wins. And I think Wu Zi was the deputy, so that unit stays on the field.
接下我全力的一击吧！看我大前进！好，交给我吧。周公瑾在此，先走第一步。放手去做吧！好好见正源，冲吧！此乃四世三公。
Yeah, Jui, I don't know,
前进！
is down to less than 10,000, so the reinforcements really have come in clutch for us. We've barely taken any damage. In fact, the only damage really took. Oh yeah, and
个家伙，
being near the town, it has an attack radius. So yeah, you don't want to fight right next to the town.
不如飞。姚来也，
Right, do I want to move in? I don't think so.
前进！我也不过是前进。好，
I'm happy to let other factions take losses for me.
手痒难耐了，跟我来。 我也不过是一颗棋子出发，已经手痒难耐，走吧，放火！小霸王进军，让公瑾与你合奏一曲，以为我灭军机会，让我来前进，我来助阵。周公瑾应立即前进，放手去做吧。不可能，此乃四世三公名门的厉害，冲吧！怎么会给落后了？我来助阵。
敌军的动向，接下神机妙算的一击吧。
Okay, now we can move in. Yeah. So now let's move in and show off our strategy. So if we move all the way in here and go to stratagem,
让我来受你。
we can use either will sabotage, fire assault, or eyes everywhere. We want to use fire assault and hit all 4 units with fire.
小喽啰们，
There we go. We annihilated Pang Z.
计策用尽了吗？
疾步如飞，
And I'm surprised we didn't eliminate more, if I'm honest.
跟我来。
Let's come in with Zhang Liao and attack Li Jue. Almost wipe him out, but not quite.
唯有一战。好，交给我吧。
I love that. We just swoop in once our allies have done all the hard work.
开
We
始，
just swoop in and we're like, yep, we're here now.
我来助阵。跟我来。
必须
Can you reach them?
前进，
You maybe can reach them with mounted archers. Yes.
接下我用力的一击吧。
So we swoop in, do the final kills. We barely took any damage and we got a trophy, Victor. So obviously that was for winning a battle. And we have captured Chang'an,
这便是
which will be a great boost. Oh, we've captured Li Jue. So because we've captured him, we have the opportunity to either judge him or release him. Judge means execute. I feel like Lu Bu would judge him.
可恶，我会永远恨你。
Sorry, Li Jue. You have been executed. And we can try and employ these guys if we want.
看来你慧眼独
And Dong Huang will obey me, as will Zhu Rong. And Kai Yong is going to succeed Li Jue. Didn't see that coming.
真了不起。大家别大意了。
And we've also captured the Emperor, by the way. So, yeah, a lot of cool things just happened. Right, who's got the... I'm not sure who I want. Go with you. Go with you. So we just captured the Emperor, the Han Emperor, and took them into our care.
请听我一言，
我有一事相报。
We've just taken Chang'an and gained all of its supplies. Let's have a look. We got 21,000 gold, a lot of supplies, a lot of troops. We've left Hong Nong with no supplies and little troops, but they are just a reinforcement city. But I do want... I'm nervous about over here. We want to reinforce here and make sure that that's still... Yeah, because they can get to... We've still got the reinforcements from Zhangyang, to be fair. And maybe I can ally myself with He Yi as well. Yeah, while we're building up our strength, we're going to really rely on alliances and things like that. So let's clear everything. Who do I want to do what? Song Jian, can you do... Yeah, you can do that. And we will work on cultivate land. You guys, although we've lost a lot of our really, really good guys for that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I may need to do some tinkering with who is where.
能打扰一下吗？说起来，
Yep, so he's telling us that the Ginsen wing is on sale somewhere. Yep, so that's it. We have Chang'an. We have Luoyang, Hongnong, and Chang'an. So we've really branched out. Haiyong only has Tianshui left. And we're going to look to take Tianshui from them. We're going to not bother. We're going to hope to take on Saiyong and Ma Teng. That's the goal. We're going to go this way. And then we're probably going to go down. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll go east. Who knows, really? Who knows?
接下来
But that was it. That was our first battle. So, thanks very much for being here. Hope you have enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.